All right, so let's continue with part 2. All right, so here, number 4, what fraction is the fraction for the shaded part? That's dark blue. Okay, dark blue, we have the part that's dark blue is 4 parts, and the whole, which is the denominator, is 6 parts, 6 squares. So the fraction would be 4/6. The fraction for the unshaded part is 2 parts, and the whole, which is the denominator, is 6, so that would be 2/6. Okay, the rectangle has a perimeter of 20 inches. What is the area of the rectangle? Okay, so we got to find the missing side and then find area as length times width. So perimeter equals a side plus a side plus a side. Okay, and we've already plugged in the 6. Okay, and we know that if it's a rectangle, these two sides are equal. So 6 plus 6 is 12. We know the perimeter is 20. So this is going to be 20 minus 12 equals 8. And we know we got two sides. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 20 equals 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4. So that missing side is 4 inches. Okay, now we can calculate the area. Area is 4 times 6, which is 24 square inches. Okay, next question. Which two shapes have the same perimeter but different areas? Okay, here's the formula for perimeter. 2 times the length plus the width. The formula for area, length times width. Okay, so let's figure out the perimeter for part A. 8 plus 3 is 11 times 2. That would be 22 yards for the perimeter. And the area, 8 times 3, that would be 24 square yards. Okay, the area here is 30 square yards. 30 square yards. Okay, and the perimeter, 6 plus 5 is 11 times 2, that's 22 yards. Okay, so the perimeter is the same, but the area is different. A would be our answer here. Okay, B, that's 3 times 3, which would be the area, 9 square yards. And because this is a square, 3 times 4, that's 12 yards. Here, the area is 8 times 1, 8 square yards. And the perimeter is 8 plus 1, which is 9 times 2, 18 yards. Okay. Here, the area is 24 square yards. The area is 20 square yards. Here, the perimeter, 4 plus 6 is 10 times 2. That would be 20 yards. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 times 2, 24 yards. So we see the answer here is A. Okay. And let's shrink text on overflow. Let's see if it does it. Trying to get it back up on the page. Let's see. Move it up a little bit. I think we can move that up. Let's see. No, it'll be all right. I can see the answer right there. All right, let's look at the next question, number 7. Which number sentence can you use to find the area of the two boards below? Okay, well, this first board that's vertical here is a 6 by 3. So we know that's going to be 18. We're not trying to figure it out yet, though. And down here, we know that the side length is the width is 7 feet. From here to here, we know that that is 6 feet. So we're going to have to do 8, take away 6. And this area right here is 2 feet. So your answer here is B, 3 times 6 plus 2 times 7. Okay. Let's keep going. Got a few more to go. 14. Number 8. Look at these shapes. Are all the shapes above parallelograms, squares, rectangles, or trapezoids? They all are trapezoids. Okay. They got one set of parallel lines. Okay? They're not parallelograms because parallelograms have two sets of parallel lines. They're not squares because all the sides are supposed to be equal. They're not rectangles because they don't have any right angles. Okay? Type true or false next to each statement below. All parallelograms are quadrilaterals with all equal sides. That is false. Okay, parallelograms do not have all equal sides because a rectangle is a parallelogram. All trapezoids are quadrilaterals with all equal sides. That's false. All squares are quadrilaterals with all equal sides. That is true. All rectangles are quadrilaterals with all equal sides. That is false. Okay, rectangles do not have all equal sides. Squares do. Number 10, which of the shapes below is both a parallelogram and a quadrilateral? Okay, we had this question on our number corners a couple of times. The answer is D. A is a polygon. It's not a quadrilateral. It's a pentagon. B is a polygon, a closed figure, and it's a triangle. C is a trapezoid. It is a quadrilateral, but it's not a parallelogram. A parallelogram has to have two sets of parallel lines, and D is the answer. Blake has a toy block that has 4 sides and 4 corners. The sides are parallel, but the corners are not right angles. What shape could the toy block be? Well, it can't be a square because that has right angles. It's not a circle. Circle does not have any right angles. Okay? And it doesn't have any corners or sides. A rectangle can't be a rectangle. Okay? So the answer here is C, a rhombus. Look at the trapezoid. It has a perimeter of 27 inches. What is the length of the top of the trapezoid? So we wrote the formula. Perimeter equals a side plus a side plus a side. Perimeter equals 27. We plug that number in. We plug in our 3 sides. 27 equals 10 plus 5 plus 5. 10 plus 5 plus 5 is 20. 27 equals 20 plus what is that missing side length? 27 minus 20. The answer is 7 inches. The top length of the top of the trapezoid is 7 inches. Type your answer here for the fraction of the triangle that's shaded. We got 4 parts for the whole, which is the denominator. The part that's shaded is 1, which is the part. So the answer is 1/4. Okay, which figure shows 2/5 of the square shaded? That would be A. Okay, 2 parts yellow out of the 5. B, that would be 3 parts yellow out of the 5, which is the total. And C would be 4/5 out of the total. Okay, that's shaded. So the answer is A. Now we have 2 word problems. The number of pizzas made in a week were recorded on this graph. On Friday, 2 less pizzas were made than twice the amount made on Monday. How many pizzas were made on Friday? Well, 2 less means we're going to subtract 2. Twice means we're going to multiply by 2. So Monday, 8 pizzas were made. So 8 times 2 is 16. 2 less would be 14. So Friday, how many pizzas were made? 14. Okay, last question. Okay, this is subtracting to compare. The bar graph shows the number of people who chose their favorite food. How many people chose French fries than pizza? 45 people chose French fries. 20 people chose pizza. 45 minus 20. 25 more people chose French fries than pizza. I'm going to stop sharing the video. Good luck.